Zoro! Man! Oh my, okay, so Zoro just cut Pica in half and then cut him again. I just want to take a moment to really talk about what Zoro just did in this chapter. At first glance of this chapter, the chapter seems very simple and Pica is defeated. But let's look at the power of Zoro in this chapter of One Piece. Zoro just cut Pica completely in half like it was nothing, and let's, discuss it. In this chapter specifically, I read it on Manga Panda, by the way, so the translations could vary depending when Manga Stream finally gets their translations up, but on Manga Panda, it stated that Pica's hand, the palm of his hand, was the size of the city. Pica's hand alone was the size of the city, and Zoro cut Pica in half. His body in half. Clean cut. Now, like I said, let me rephrase that. The palm of Pica's hand was city size. Pica's body was country size. And Zoro cut him in half. Not once, but twice. In this. Bro. Zoro just cut a fucking country in half. Man, just the power of Zoro in this chapter. Like, fanboys of Zoro, any fan of Zoro is just going to be fangasming all over this chapter of One Piece. Because, like, man, I know Pica got destroyed in this chapter. He didn't live up to all the hype he got. But it was just so beastly seeing how Zoro was demonstrated in this chapter. Like, oh my god, like, what he said to Pica at the end of this chapter. Like, he says, oh, if your Haki is stronger than mine, I won't be able to cut you, but that's only to say you can defend against me if your Haki is stronger than me. So, to see how Zoro says something like that, and he cuts Pica, like, yo, it's too badass. It really is. Like, this chapter, the hype from last week was worth it, because we all knew from the ending conclusion of last week's chapter, something really epic was going to go down in this chapter of One Piece, and it was pretty sick. Like, I had a lot of fun reading this chapter. Like, man. And once again, I want to say, this chapter is out very early. Like, once again, a very shocking surprise to see One Piece out at 3 o'clock in the morning. I think it was actually even earlier. I think it was 2:30 when it came out. Very, very surprised to see how One Piece is getting translated, because usually it's not out for another 2.5 hours from now, 2 to 3 hours, and to see how it's already translated for the past 2 weeks very early. Like, whoa, I mean, the translators are on their A game recently. Now, one thing I will say, the chapter, it's simple. It settles the fight of Pica and Zoro. It finishes up, wraps it up, and Elizabello uses his King's Punch, and he knocks the debris of Pica that was falling down in the city out of the way. And that's the chapter, in a nutshell. Like, very simple, very basic, very sweet, but it was epic and hype because of Zoro. Like, Zoro, he held this chapter up. Like, Zoro alone, man, made this chapter fucking epic. I had so much fun just reading this chapter. Seeing how Zoro's power was demonstrated, how he cut Pica in half like that, that's like some Mihawk level shit. Like, seriously, Mihawk, you remember when he cut the ice, like, tsunami in the Whitebeard War? He cut that in half? That's kind of the size of Pica in this chapter. That's literally the size of what Zoro just cut. Maybe even bigger. Because the size of Pica is country size, almost. Or a small island level. And to see how Zoro could just cut like that, just like, cut them. Oh, just too hype. Just too damn freaking hype. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much this chapter of One Piece. It is. I mean, I can see how some could be slightly upset with this chapter. Now, I personally enjoyed this chapter. I had a lot of fun reading it. But I can see how some might be upset with this chapter because of Pica's defeat, the way he was defeated by Zoro. Even though this fight has been ongoing for quite a long time, I think 40-something chapters, maybe, probably less than that, but it's been ongoing for quite a long time. It felt like the way it ended, it felt too easy for, Pica to be a top executive. You would think he would have lasted a lot longer. I mean, the full body Haki, oh man, like, he was trying to go on some Virgo shit. That's what, Pica was trying to do at the end of this chapter. He was trying to go Virgo, full body Virgo mode, but it didn't work out too well. Definitely did not. So, kind of disappointed that Pica was defeated so easy, but I mean, we gotta move on. I mean, this fight has to be settled. I mean, it does have to be settled because we all want to see what's going on with Luffy, Doffy, and Law over there. We gotta see what's going on. So, I can't wait till we finally get back to that section of the fights. I think all the fights have pretty much been wrapped up now, haven't they? Like, I think they have. I might be missing some, but I think all the fights have been wrapped up with this chapter. So we can expect something very epic next week. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or not wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.